Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. So you can see by the title below, this week's video is about my pet peeves. As I was thinking about this video last night in bed when the idea came to me, I realized that I really don't have that fine line between pet peeves and just random things that I hate anymore, which means that I pretty much hate a lot of things. In general, I'm a kind of person who's very, maybe not anal retentive, but I do things a very specific way. And if they're not done to the way that I like to do them, don't like it. It'll be a pet peeve of mine. So without further ado, this is my first pet peeve. Number one. I don't know who this actually pertains to except for my mother, whom I love. She's a great person, but when it comes to cereal, she's super annoying. My mother always puts cereals in different containers. She doesn't leave them in the box or the, regular wrappings that it comes in. She has to put them in a Tupperware container. And then every time we want to eat cereal, we have to ladle it out with a ladle and then pour milk in it, yada, yada, yada. That's not even the worst of it though. The worst bit is when we finish multiple containers of cereal, she'll put it all into one giant container. Like the entrail bits of every cereal, she'll amalgamate them into one giant Mama Young style cereal. And I absolutely hate it. Sometimes I just want to go for bran. Sometimes I just want to go for chocolate. No. In my mother's household, it's bran chocolate. Number two, I absolutely hate disorganized iPhones, iPads, and computers. I can be a messy person at times, but in general, I'm very organized. My iPad, for example, that I'm doing my notes off of, is organized alphabetically in their own little sections, and then within those sections, they're also alphabetical. Some call it anal retentive. I just call it simple organization. I know where things are exactly. I can do a quick search if I really don't know. But in general, everything's just organized. For my school files are organized per week and by title of that week. And yeah, easy. I just like to know where things are. Number three, just so you know, boys, in general, this is not just me. Girls hate it when you rub their heads. This straight hair that's not puffy, not frizzy, it takes time to get volume into the roots and all that stuff. Please just don't come up to me and say hi and be like, oh, hey, Phoebe, I haven't seen you in so long, and rub my head. This, not a good look. You also probably ruin a lot of shampooing, a lot of straightening iron work, and a lot of blow drying, all that. And out of the respect of girls, please just leave our heads alone. Number four. I know it's that time of year where everyone is getting sick and it's cold outside. I've been sick for the last week, so I can't be one to talk right now, but if you're coming in from the cold, why not just spend an extra 2 minutes in the bathroom and blow your nose instead of sniffling for an hour in class? It's bothering everyone, and I'm sure, I know for a fact that it's bothering you. So either ask someone for a tissue, just go to the bathroom and blow your nose. And on a side note of that, if you're actually legitimately very, very sick and you know you're contagious, please just don't go to school. As someone who, has fellow classmates, even if I don't know you, I would much rather give you my class notes than you give me your whatever contagious sickness that you have that day. Finally, number five. If you know me, you're a close friend of mine, even if you're not a close friend of mine, you'll know that I absolutely abhor PDA. If you don't know what PDA is, it's public displays of affection. Please do not make out in front of me. Do not so much as, do a little canoodling thing. Don't nibble at each other's ear. Don't have your hand in your partner's butt pocket. None of that is cool. And I think that's just the general public. Just don't swap spit when you're, having an audience. Also, this goes for those people who make out on the dance floor at bars and clubs. I know you don't know each other, and I'm definitely guilty of having done that before, but I know for a fact you don't know each other and you're just swapping spit with a random. Just don't do that. That's not sanitary at all. Just quit it. But in general, even if you have a boyfriend, even if you're in a committed relationship, girlfriend, whatever, Just no PDA, please. Don't touch, just bubble. Each have a separate bubble. Yeah, good. So that's it for the video this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I get kind of riled up when I talk about things I hate, as you can kind of tell. But last week's video is in the bottom bar below. Check out my Twitter, follow me, yada yada yada. Check out my entire channel. For those of you who actually haven't looked at my channel, I actually did vlogs about 2 years ago every single day when I was on vacation in Tokyo, in Hong Kong, in Macau, and in China, Beijing. So yeah, check those out. And just as a, last little side note, it's actually Harry Styles from One Direction's birthday today, February 1st. Woo! Yay! Everybody tweet him and say happy birthday. Say bye, Harry. Bye, guys. See you next week.